Now, the reason I say that is that they are flip sides of the same emotion.
Yeah.
So, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be scary and exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, that's actually the energy. The energy is actually the movement that channels down one of two channels. I'm scared or I'm excited, and it can change like that.
Yeah.
And it will.
Yeah.
Hour to hour, day to day. Scared, excited. Just talk to Dad, now I'm scared. Talk to my wife, now I'm excited. Flip. That's you just finding your way. That process needs space and time.
Yep.
And conscious awareness. You've got to bring your awareness to, I'm experiencing this emotion, but this emotion is not me. I am not this feeling. It is real and it's travelling through me, but it's not who Nick is.
Sure.
Neither is farmer. Neither is some other career. How many kids you got?
3.
3. So what are their ages?
10, 9 and 5.
Okay, so 10, 9 and 5. They don't look at you and go, farmer, dad.
No.
They go, dad.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. What dad's doing,
Yeah.
that's what he's doing. It's not who he is. Dad is either warm or cold.
Yeah.
So they don't distinguish by what you do, but we're taught to distinguish by what we do.
Yeah.
So you're not a farmer, you're Nick, has been doing farming for a long time. So you'll spend time on the divorce between you and farming.
Yeah.
Because it becomes your identity. You go to a barbecue, people say, what do you do? I am a farmer.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're a man
Yeah.
who at the moment is doing farming.
Yep.
Or has been.
Yep.
So are you moving?
Yep.
Well, you'll have to move
Have
off.
to move.
You have to move. Are you staying in the region?
No, we currently we've got 5 weeks to go, and we have nowhere to move into.
Yeah.
And two jobs that just came up and then vanished into thin air as well.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to think I'll just go and make my own up.
Yeah.
Whether it be in a similar line or mowing lawns at a school or something, I really don't mind. Well, if one half of me does and one half of me says, maybe you should hone your skills a bit more rather than just being a slob and doing nothing. There I go again, judging myself like that.
Yeah.
But fundamentally, we've got to find a house to move into. That'd be a good start. Then I'd have herself off my back. That'd be a very good start. And then I could probably do what I like for a while.
Yep. Okay, so it's important that you do. It's important that you declare that. All right, so your mum and dad are going to be anxious until they see you settle down again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably important that you take the time to explain to them step by step, very slowly, what you need to do.
Yep.
And basically what you need to do is kind of disconnect from that before you connect to this.
Yeah.
Whatever this might be. Does that make sense?
Disconnecting from that that's the hard bit.
That's the hard bit, and that's why these people that I know on this boat sailing up and down the east coast of Australia, powerful disconnect because
Geography.
the geography of it makes it impossible to farm.
Yeah.
They're big time fishermen
Yeah.
because they can't let it go.
Yeah,
There's always a line out the back,
Yeah.
but big thing. Meanwhile, things to think about, things to spend your time with. It seems to me, and this is just my opinion, I might be wrong, it appears to me that all the money in any industry is in the education. So the people who teach people how to be bricklayers make more money than the bricklayers.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were going to look at something where you wanted the maximum dollars for the minimum effort, which is kind of counterproductive to farming, because that's like...
Yeah, lazy bastard.
Well, farming's like...
That's what we judge these people that come along with. The world's full of consultants,
Full of consultants.
Yeah.
Yep.
What we need is one more consultant, not?
Yeah.
And then we're such harsh judges of people that don't physically sweat for a living.
Yep.
And it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And the more I get to this chapter, the more I see how I've been pretty harsh judge of those kind of people.
Yeah, because you work from the moment you wake up until the moment that you got to stop because it's dark or something, or the machine's broken, or you can't do any more. Every farmer does that. At the same time, every farmer's a gambler.
And a pretty bad one.
Yeah, huge gambles.
Yeah.
You're punting on the weather.
You have no idea the odds. None at all. It'd be better to go to the horse race.
You'd be better off at the horse races. At least you know the odds.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see there's going to take a lot of disconnect from that because it's actually all emotional.
Yeah.
All these connections are emotional. You know, your mum and dad are going through something which, you know, the situation that you're describing that they're in is that they've got it here, but it hasn't moved to there yet. So they go, yes, I understand. Down here, our farm's gone.
We handed it over to him and he blew it.
So you'll know that they're okay when they move the information from their head to their heart. They settle with it. So they're saying you're right. They're saying they're okay because intellectually they've come to the conclusion. They've read the lines and they go, okay, so that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Then they go and cry themselves to sleep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay, so be careful about too much responsibility for that on your shoulders.
Yep.
Because that's their journey. Now, we love them and we want to look after them, we don't want to hurt them.
Subconsciously and now consciously, you find yourself doing I find myself doing a lot of stuff because I want my dad's approval.
Yep.
And it's like, even if he was dead and I hated him, I'd still want his approval.
Yeah.
But luckily he's alive and I like him a lot. Love him to death. But he says, I give you my approval all the time and I just can't hear that. I can't hear that.
Yeah, because you're trying to earn it.
Yeah.
So the degree to which I can feel loved by my wife Mary is not the degree she loves me, it's the amount that I can let in. So if I can only let a little bit in, then I'm saying, tell me that you love me, tell me that you love me. You don't show me that you love me. She's busting her ass to bloody love me, but I can only let 2 out of 10 in.
Yeah.
So I only feel 2 out of 10, but she's sending 10 out of 10. So that's another place for you to be still.
Yes, I get that.
Okay, so farmers are active. What you need to do is be still and come to a realisation over a period of time about how your dad is with you.
Yeah.
The reality of it rather than your opinion about it. And you might have to spend a lot of time with that. Understanding that I can't actually get his approval because he's already done it.
Yeah.
I can't get more. He's doing 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
But you could let more in.
Yep, I'd never thought of that. Yep.
That's really a matter of just sitting on a hill or a beach or a stump the best place to sit is in a blank, empty room because you can't get distracted by shapes of waves and beautiful trees and we sit and be still with it and allow ourselves to see the reality of it instead of our warped and distorted view of it.
Yes.
Now, one of the ways of doing that is to write him a letter. You probably never post it. But if you have to express it, it's, for it to come out the pen, where's it got to go through?
Your head. Yeah, and your heart, probably.
It'll go through your head and you'll probably cry while you write it. So you could write him a letter, and now maybe you will show him the letter. You'll form that opinion after you've done it. The purpose of the letter is not actually to give it to him, as the purpose of the letter is for you to come to a realisation of how it is instead of how you've turned it into.
Yep.
There have been occasions where someone has done that and then said, you know what, I do want to send this, but in fact I don't want to send it. I'm going to get him to sit down, I'm going to read it to him. So those are all possibilities and options that we can't tell about at the moment because that letter doesn't exist.
Yep.
Once it exists, you can tell what you want to do with it. But there is no need for it to go to him.
It's a good idea, thank you. Yeah.